Hey, welcome to our Dream Achievers weekly Zoom calls. Happy to see you all here tonight. I know there are other things you could be doing, and I'm glad you decided to join us. Our topic tonight will be delivered by the amazing Angie Schaefer, and it's Get Social 101. It's always good to get some reminders, and even like last week when we talked about business accounts, I was happy to see that some of you are like, oh, I didn't realize that. So I think I know we all can learn from each other. So I'm excited to see what Angie has to share. But before we get to that, it is the second week in October. What victories do we have? Big or small, preferably business related? Who would like to start? Shout it out. Rebecca?
Already over $2,200 in sales for the month.
Nice. What the heck are you doing? Is it an event or a
Well,
fundraiser?
I went and did one of those funny in-home parties that I haven't done in 3 years. So there was only 2 people there, but it ended over $1,000.
Wow. Tell us more. So she rallied on outside orders, huh?
Yeah, she's a teacher. They need their alcohol and easy food this time of year.
So how did it feel?
It was a little bit awkward because I've tried everything, but I haven't made it as a dip. I don't sit around and make dip, but I used my party note cards. I had them all done for my online slides, and I just threw everything like that I had that was not edible to take and show, like all the bakeware and the bags and I had a couple of the syrups, and those are on sale for $9.99 yet. So people were eating that up and just stuff like that. So
Awesome.
it was fun to hang out with my friend.
Good for you, Rebecca. Friends. Anybody have any questions for Rebecca on her in-person party? Did you sell any of the soft goods?
I was going to ask that too.
I did. One of her neighbors brought the Let's Dish casserole carrier.
Oh, nice.
We just had a question about like how it closed, and so we had to kind of do some research, and there is a picture of it that shows a zipper on the top. So I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that's a zipper. So then she was happy with that.
Good question. Yeah, very good question. Okay. Well, congratulations, Rebecca. That's fantastic. Super fun. All right, Bria, I saw your hand raised. What's up?
Yes, I have an online party that's just over $800.
Wow.
And she's got at least one more order coming in tonight, and then I'll be closing it tomorrow. Well, so super excited.
Congratulations. Like, what'd you do different, or did you?
So she's a friend of mine, and several of her family members love TS. And so she has a party. Actually, she hasn't had one in the last couple of years, but when she does have one, she gets big orders from them. Even though they normally order through a different consultant, like throughout the year, they'll place a big order when she has a party. So that's a lot of it.
Excellent, excellent. Did you look at the orders? Did you see if you sold any soft goods?
I haven't checked for soft goods sales.
I'm just curious. I mean, I don't always look and see what they all order either if you're short on time, but
right.
Yay. Good. And I see in the comments, Sheila asked if you guys saw about the warranty on the soft goods. Sheila, is that what you were asking or what you were sharing? I'm sorry, I was looking at Bria. You want to say anything,
That's
Sheila?
okay. So last week, someone had asked if the warranty was the same as our other products, and it's not. It was in the weekly buzz, I believe, last week. 90-day warranty, I think it said.
Right.
I don't have it right in front of me, and it has to be returned to headquarters.
Yeah.
Who has to pay the shipping, did it say?
Customer.
Oh.
Yeah. So definitely a little different than what we're used to. Maybe that's what they did at Initials Inc. Does anybody know what 31 does? I've never had a problem.
They pay the shipping.
The customer?
No, the company. I have a friend that's a consultant.
Ah, well, I can say, I mean, that's a bummer. They are very well made. I have a couple down here on the floor, so hopefully there won't be much of that. But
Yeah, I wouldn't think there would be, but make sure to look at the weekly buzz and keep a copy of that warranty information, so you know what to tell your customers.
That's a great idea, Sheila. I'm gonna print that out and put in my little party tote because if somebody asks, that's a really good idea. Okay. Well, time for one more victory. Does anybody else want to share anything? Big or small? I don't see any hands. Okay. Well, then let's move to announcements. Remember, I always talk about, printing out the at a glance. And just to remember that sales incentive, it's always fun. I know over here to my side, I have my calendar that I earned last year. That's fun. And I know some people love the planner, so that's fun. So check on your sales to make sure that you don't miss out on that. I love when we have 50% off a client special. So remember, I hope you're promoting that at your parties, on your online parties. The chicken tortilla soup is $5 with a $60 purchase, or you can say 50% off because it is. So any question? Oh, and the mulling spice. You guys having fun with that one? I know I like it. I've made it with apple cider, cran apple juice. I personally think it's soothing. It's really good with wine as well. So any questions on what's happening in October or November? All right, lots of good things going on. Okay, well, I asked the amazing Lisa Burns to do the product knowledge. So Lisa, what you gonna tell us about today? Which product did you pick?
Well, it was suggested to me that I talk about the Rock the Crock. So I'm gonna go ahead and share a little bit about that with you all. I did have a chance to receive mine this week, and taking it out of the packaging. They are pretty heavy, like heavily built, quality built. But let me go off my notes here because otherwise I'm going to ramble. So they are insulated, so you can use it for hot or cold. It is temperature wise, it's heat resistant up to 225 degrees. If you're going to use it for something cold, it is recommended that you use either cold packs, ice packs, or ice in bags. So I'm guessing that just putting ice in here, it might leak on you, because the suggestion was to have the ice in bags. What I like about it is the bottom is reinforced, so you can see that. So it's pretty solid standing there. So if you're going to be carrying it in your vehicle, I think that's going to be a pretty reliable base for carrying it in and out of the house. The handles are also reinforced. They're even padded. I had a couple ladies look at it this weekend at my vendor event, and they were really impressed with the handles. So comfortable for carrying, but those are going to hold up to, it's not like your grocery bag handles that are gonna break and drop your package. Has the large front pocket, so if you need to be bringing utensils with, if you're bringing napkins or other things, that's gonna fit in there. The material is water resistant. Let's see, what else? Cleaning, they can be spot cleaned with just dish soap. Otherwise, they are machine washable if you wash them on the gentle cycle on cold. So, and the return policy was mentioned. So 90 days, and the customer does have to send that back with, they're responsible for the shipping. So that's the Rock the Crock. So I did have a couple people look at it at my show on Saturday, but I did not sell any on the spot. So I think I'm going to use it as a booking tool for the half price and Host Rewards option too. I think that might be attractive for many. So that's it.
Awesome, Lisa. A great job. I'm almost wondering if you could fit in that Rock the Crock yourself. It looks so big. It looks like you could crawl inside of it, Lisa.
Yes.
It looks like you could step in. Yeah, there you go. It's huge. Does anybody have any questions?
Umbrella.
Yeah, it's very
You
versatile.
could use this in the rain in
Did you have extra, Lisa, to sell, or just like, did you order inventory to sell, or?
I had ordered one because I wasn't sure because I did get the half price one, so I wasn't sure when I was gonna be able to get that. And so I did have two of them with me, but I'm not going to stock them for my show.
Okay.
It's not more than just one I have for display.
Yeah.
And does anybody, good point, because Lisa and I had talked about that. I'm gonna do the same. I will show, but I don't plan on inventorying them. I don't know, does anybody else have any other ideas on that, like at your events? No,
I wasn't going to. Mhm.
no. And don't forget, of course, there's tax on that, and it's gonna depend on where you ship it to. So don't forget about that. I know some of you have tax in your state on our products. In Minnesota, we don't, or North Dakota, so we're pretty lucky here. But yeah, I agree with Lisa. I think they're very well made, and I think they'll be great half price booking tools. So it'll be fun to see. It was fun that you had some interest in it, though, Lisa. That women were. Do you think the price scared them off? I'm just gonna say that.
The one that commented on it, it didn't appear to, but she was a customer of one of my team members. So I,
Oh,
of course, encouraged her to go to her if she was going to purchase. But
sure.
she didn't seem too miffed by the price.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Yeah. Well, it'll be fun to see what happens with all of our soft goods. So I can't wait till that carrier one gets in the warehouse. I'm excited about that. Any more questions for Lisa? And welcome, Twyla. I'm glad you were able to hop on in. And Chris and Gail and Shelly and Elaine. So that's awesome. Okay, well, let's get to our topic for the night. The amazing gold leader, Angie Schaefer from that big state of Nebraska, is going to talk to us about Get Social 101. And I know we're going to learn from her. It can even be sometimes just basic tips. So, Ange, I'm going to let you take it away.
Well, I hope I can teach you. I think you guys, probably everybody who's here, nothing probably new, but I'm going to assume maybe watch the replay or something. So Sherry said, just keep it basic. So I didn't really plan too much. I just thought I'd kind of go through and remind you how to make a show out of it. Because I know a lot of people commented, somebody did that cute little Christmas gift one. And so I thought I would just remind you how to do a show and a few other things. But Sherry, I think you said don't show them how to, or no need to show how to like connect to it and stuff. But if you do,
No.
if you haven't even connected it, you let me know and I can kind of help you with that. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Oh, hopefully I can. I should have checked that earlier. Let's see here. Yep, I can. All right, there we go. Are you seeing it okay?
Looks great.
All right. So to just remind you how to get social, I think everybody knows, but just in case somebody's watching it, you can go to, I just actually bookmark it, but if you want to, you can go to your gadgets, market my business, and then Get Social is how you can get to it. But I also just bookmark mine. So here's kind of your basic screen. The ones I tend to focus on is the content library, post creators if you want to make your own. So if you're doing some Canva and you want to post it through Get Social, you certainly can. But I mostly use this one. So this is the one I am going to focus on. I did want to point out, though, I don't know if you guys check your how am I doing. It's kind of nice to see how often people are clicking on stuff. If you do use this to post, does anybody use it to post to like parties and stuff like all the time? I gotta make this bigger. No. Sorry, I forgot to watch your faces. Okay. Now, does anybody do it? No. Couple people, so Bree uses it. Okay. But it's kind of neat to see, you can see the clicks and how it's doing there. So mostly I've used Facebook. I'm not very good about Pinterest. I definitely don't post to Twitter, but I do a lot of Instagram now. I'm trying to do more and more Instagram through my others. And you can actually link to Instagram here too, but it's kind of nice to see how people do. But I'm going to focus mostly on the content library. One thing I do try to do at least once a week is check the new content just to kind of see the new stuff that's coming out. And of course, up here is how to set up your week. And I think you're all familiar with it. The setup your week has been really slow, and since I think they've changed up some of their marketing. So I don't know, watch this. Right now they have some good ones, but you can set it up. You can now link to a lot of different things too. That's a little bit better. So here's like my Instagram page that I have hooked up to, and then quite a few others. I also use it for my my team quite a bit for engagement. I use Get Social probably more for that than anything. But here's the new content. You can click on these for all of the new things that have kind of just been released. They just started doing some new stuff too that's just downloadable, which is kind of nice. And one thing, I don't know if if you're doing anything with Canva at all, it helps to use images that are holy cow, transparent. So does anybody use the transparent images? So you don't have that black background, and you can actually search for that. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use this search bar up here on your top right is going to be your best friend. And you can search for transparent. I did notice that a lot of the fall and winter do not have transparent pictures, which is kind of unfortunate. But what it does is it downloads it as just the product itself, the packaging, not the white background, versus before, if I were just to save this, I would get a white background, which you can remove pretty easily also in Canva. But let's just say we want to do some of this. I'm going to show you here, this one on the Sell in October. Okay, you can tell this one is going to be a Facebook cover. And so a lot of times I will actually change my, yeah, I think that's a Facebook cover. It actually usually says it. So I better be careful of that one. I'm going to go into content library and show you a little bit more here. Then we'll do that. But here is my content. This is everything that I have ever saved. And then here's everything to do with parties. So usually this is where you can find the information for the new ones. Let's see, there's the Stir the Pot currently. So these are all of kind of the images that they talk about in the whole party. So there's the Stir the Pot. Here's our Facebook cover. And what I do like to use this to change up my VIP group and all of that. So you can actually post these and you can schedule them a little bit more too, if you want to. So if you see the new one come out, but you're not quite ready to post it, you can actually schedule it and it will change it. So let's just, oh no, I'll click, we'll try this one, Facebook page. Of course, you're not going to want to do anything because it should schedule the Facebook cover. So you don't want to have anything that you write on there and just post it that way. So there's those. These right here, I want to talk about the customizable. I think you guys are all familiar with that, but just in case, if you want to change up the person's name, you can click customize and then you just click create. And it'll allow you to then edit that template in there and type in whatever you want it to be. Okay, so you can just click on it. Maybe, there we go. I must have to hit edit again. Click on their name, change it up. Welcome to, you can't really change like the fonts and stuff like that, but you can then create it and it'll download it and it'll say, welcome to Krista's party. So it's a great way to change them up. You can make this a Facebook group or a Facebook cover if you wanted to, and all those. Another cool feature, does anybody use the text me feature? If I'm on my phone, sometimes I'll hit text me and then it'll send it to me as a JPEG via text messaging. So then it's kind of easy if you want to send it in Messenger and things like that. So that's a really nice feature. If you really need it on your phone more than your computer, is to click text me and it just automatically sends it. So I've hooked up my phone to it and it's probably about to beep at me that I'll get it. So that's another feature I use quite a bit. Okay, so here's just the different features. These longer ones tend to be more Pinterest and Instagram friendly versus kind of the shorter and squattier ones are a little bit more Facebook, but you can really use all of them. But if you've ever noticed how some are more of the vertical, those tend to be more Instagram friendly. Okay. Other things in the content library, the ones that I use a lot is when I'm looking for a specific product. A lot of times, obviously, I search it. The search isn't always perfect. I have found that sometimes it's better to go simple on the search. So like you can see here at one time I was looking for like chicken Parmesan. It wouldn't pull it up. And once I just typed in one word and then it did. So that's another option for you. But here's products. So these are all the different products and they sort them now by the different things. The gifts, I think it's our kitchenware is where all of the bags and stuff are. So what I thought we would do is just kind of create, like, let's say you wanted to create a show, a slideshow, it makes it a video of all the new software. Okay. So what I would do, since they don't really have a great opening image, is I would go into my Canva or into Word or whatever you want to, and I would probably create something that says like, check out our new products at Tastefully Simple. Okay. And then you can download it. But let's go ahead and say we're going to make one with this. So we just click on it and then you want to click create a show right here in the middle. Okay, and then right down here on the left is where it's going to show up, and then you just can add the different products to the show. So I'm just going to kind of go through and find all the different ones with the bags here, and I'm just easily adding them. You just click them on and boop, then down in they go. Let's see, I like that one better. So let's say I have 2 now and I want to get rid of one. You just hit the red X. I like this chill out one. Who's excited for the Explorer bag? Was that the one, Sherry, that you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I've actually had people ask me for that one. And then basically you can just kind of go through and pick which ones you want. I think you can do about 7 images. Let's do that Rock the Croc in there. I don't know. I'm just going to put that in there. Okay. And then, like I said, I think it'll let you do 10 is actually the total that you can do. If I want to, though, if I've created something with Canva, like maybe I want a beginning one, I can actually click here and then upload it from my computer, something that I've downloaded. Then you can change how they're going to transition from picture to picture. And you just click this. It automatically defaults to crossfade, but then fade to black. And then I always forget what they are. So I always click the see examples, and you can see here what they look like for each one, and you can change it up. Okay. I don't know. I think they're all kind of cool. A little bit more movement's always good. Let's see here. You can add up to 10 images, right? And then what you do is once you're done, you just click post as video, and it's going to make the show. And then you can actually download it to your computer so that you can share it with people, or just you can directly post it also. I'm just it might take a while. We'll see if it's trying to do Zoom and all this, how long it takes. It's actually usually pretty quick. How many of you guys are making shows using Get Social? Quite a few people. Okay. Yeah. Seems like most are. So this is probably nothing too new.
It's
I
good
think
for
you
me to see,
oversold me,
Angie.
Sherry, with the amazing. What's that?
I said it's good for me to see because I just had you do it for me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a good
So
one.
I need to do it. So thank you for showing.
Yeah, I know. It's so easy to do that I should do it more. I mean, you can go in and make one for sauces in just no time at
Yeah.
all. It's just, yeah, it's just amazing. And then you pick where you want it to post to. So I have like my Facebook page, and then I have my VIP group, and then I don't think it'll let me do more than 2, but I'm going to click it. And Instagram, I don't think it'll let me probably download either, but you could type it in and then whatever you want it to say, and then just simply post it now. Or if you see here the little download button, you can download it, and that way you're able to share it and stuff. But you can also view what it is. It doesn't let you change the seconds, how long it goes. They're usually pretty good. But there it is. It looks like you just, pretty fancy stuff. So you can do one for seasonings. You can do one for desserts. I like to do those all the time because there's something that people will watch pretty quickly. And I could post it or download it. Okay. I think I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll put it to my Cool Cats page and we'll see. Usually, though, if you try to do more than one, it'll tell you, yeah, we recommend against cross posting. So basically, though, what you can do if you want to post it to more than one, which I often do, is save it to your content and then go back and repost it. Okay, so we can post it. I'll just post it. What the heck? Oh, field messages. Check these out. That is so original, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Oh, let's just post it. All right, so let me do 2, and there it gives you the option then to save my content. So that way, if I wanted to go back and submit it to Instagram and one more Facebook or whatever it is, you can simply do that. Okay, and then it would be located. I should have done it so I could show you. It would be located there. So other things I was just going to show you is if you want to search for just videos. So a lot of times I just want to look for videos. You can search for videos and they'll show them all. This little box here, if you want to get rid of some of the stuff that, I don't know, some of it's good, but you can take that box off where it says include lifestyle items, and then it'll get rid of some of those. But then you can see just the videos. And sometimes it's nice to see that. It's also in the content library. There is a place for just videos right here. Okay, so you can do it either way, but this is kind of nice to see. And there's all your pumpkin breads and all the training videos too. So that's one thing. Like Sheila, are you using it a lot for your team, training your team? Do you use Get Social? I know I like it would be easy just to share these really quickly to your team. And I just kind of forget about it sometimes. Barb can attest to, and Gail, but this would be an easy thing to share right to your team, and not only just what we think of as with our customers. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it's really so simple as that, but other things you can do, there's training if you need to know a little bit more, but I just really like the content where I usually look for certain ones, and then things like kits, team engagement, even training. Here's where you can do some different training for your teams. Okay. Let's see, anything else you can think of that I'm missing? These content maker templates, I don't use them real often. I find I tend to do a little bit others, but these are all customizable. So you can go in and change them for like your team. Here's the winner. So if you do some prizes, this one's kind of fun. I've done this one before where you can change those up. Here's a this or that template, which it allows you to add in your own pictures. You can do that. Another this or that, more horizontal. So you can just take out, if we want to customize it, you would then add the picture. So you do have to download the picture that you want. So let's say you wanted to do a this or that for Bayou versus Honey Teriyaki. Actually, we'll just kind of do it. Let's go into, I'm just going to search for Bayou. I can spell Bayou right. So let's say we want to make a quick thank you or a quick one with them. Let's see here. I gotta find the one I want. There it is. Okay, so I could just download this one. Okay, there it is. It goes down here on my left. Otherwise, you can tell it where to go. And then I'm gonna do the Honey Teriyaki and find that one. Let's see, find the picture I want right here. And then I'm gonna download this. Okay, and then I'm gonna make my own this or that. So I'm gonna go back to Content Library and into the Content Maker template. And then I think I'm going to go more vertical because those pictures were a little bit more vertical that I loaded. But if you have ones that are more what we call landscape, you'd want to use this or that template. But then I just click the customize, and then I don't know if you can see my mouse doing this, but I just click and drag it in. That did not do it. Okay, there we go. I forgot you always have to click the little plus sign and then it pulls that up. I do that every time. Okay, then you can crop it to make it fit. So it doesn't work as perfectly as they make it out to be. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that just didn't look pretty at all, did it? I say it makes it look easy. Now you kind of know why I use Canva more than anything, right? I don't do this very often. So yeah, well, shoot. I'll just do that. So you can kind of see it then. And what I did is I just clicked on it and I drug it over. So that one looks a little bit better. Let me see if I can edit this one. I'm just going to delete that one out. Or not. Or maybe I can do that. Oh, man. I told my students I'm riding the struggle bus today. I really am. Anyway, I would drag it in there. It's still seeing my other picture, so it won't let me drag. And then you can compare the two. So that's not too bad. You can kind of see the sauces, right?
Right.
Yeah, and then in your text, you would have to write this or that. But then after this is done, you could actually download it. Okay. I wonder if this one would work better. We'll try it. I got like 1 minute left. I'm gonna make this happen. Right? Yeah, that one looks pretty good.
There you go.
So we're gonna crop it. And then for this one, click that one. I can't remember if I just grabbed the Honey Teriyaki. Oh, I did. All right, we want this one. Crop to fit. I wonder if I put it on top. We'll just try it. Nope. So now, how to get rid of them? You start over. That's how you do it. Okay. We're just gonna pretend like they're different. All right. Gosh.
That's okay.
Shoot.
I
But yeah.
love
So anyway,
it.
those are those customizable, and they do work good. You can actually customize for those certain people. All right. I can probably show you Canva better than I could show this one. Do you guys have any questions on Get Social? I really feel like I was oh,
Rebecca
good.
does.
Chris said it's helpful. Well, good, Chris. I feel like I wasn't showing you much. Yay. Oh shoot. I don't want to go too far over. But yeah,
has a
Rebecca, what
question.
comments?
Okay,
Suggestions?
so I don't have my Instagram page into Get Social, and I
Mhm.
just went in there and tried to do it while you were demonstrating, and it won't hook up. So is there something in Instagram I need to go in and add like an app like we do in
No.
a
mm-mm.
Facebook
Is your
group?
You shouldn't. Is your Instagram a business profile?
Well, I thought it was.
Okay. I did have a few problems when hooking it up, but I did finally get it to link up, but it does have to be a business profile. So maybe double check that.
Okay.
And then you could open it up, but there, I don't think you have to add multi-brain like Instagram, how you do. One thing that did help is do you have your Instagram and Facebook connected pretty good too?
Well, and that's well, the other thing I was thinking, where do I go in Facebook to connect it?
You're going to go to Business Suite. If you just go to Facebook and type
Oh,
in
okay.
Meta Business Suite, it'll pull it up. Or you can do it
Okay.
through Instagram, but
So
I
you
just
gotta
like
go
them
on your
both right
business
there.
page.
What's that?
You gotta do it on your business page, not your personal page, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
see what
I
it's
can help you when
designed.
you get into it too. Yeah,
That
but
was
it's
my
so simple. I
question.
mean, it really is user friendly. It's just drag and drop is how it's designed. And you know what? Like how I messed it up, 4 times? You just start over and it works. Yeah. I did that on purpose, you guys.
Oh, good job, Ange.
I messed it up on purpose.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, we're right on time unless you have another quick question.
If you guys want to share how you're using Get Social, maybe too. I don't know.
Yeah, anything you want to add?
I will just echo what Ange said. It's very easy. It's very user friendly. And it makes super quick, great little videos that you can save and reuse time and time again, whether it's on your business page or for parties or both. So you don't have to be, super savvy at the fancy stuff to be able to use it, because I'm not, and I use it all the time. So
Yeah.
it's a
Definitely.
really good
I
tool.
love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing that.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop the recording. If you guys want to hang on for a couple minutes,